How's it going, boys? Your boy JB, and we are back in another episode of the Old Man Road to Glory. Today we're doing my League SBC run through. I know you've probably seen this quite a lot, but this is the perfect time to be following the way that I particularly do it. Going to take you through several steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps or so. We're going to get them all done in this video, hopefully. Won't be able to open the packs because, as you can see, we are in the process of completing our Team of the Year project. Currently have 225 packs saved. We're going to try and get ourselves up to 300 by the end of this week. I was planning to do 300 only, but we just keep going. We'll keep going and going and going and going and going and seeing how many we can actually get done from there. So very excited, very much looking forward to seeing how many packs we can get. It's going to be a good time of the year, I think so it is. But let's see how we do it. So first things first, step number 1 is the BPM. So bronze pack method is where it's at. Before we get into it, and you say to me, no, Jason, I'm not doing it. It's not happening. There's no possible way. I did BPM today for half an hour. I put 100 players on my trade pile. Out of that 100, 92 have sold. I also packed 3 informs and sold them like 17, 15, and 14 overall, which took me from 152 up to 155. I have since spent some coins on once I'm doing the League SBC grind, but there's no better time than now to get in on BPM because Team of the Week is back and also icons are available as SBCs, which means these bad boys are selling like hotcakes. So you'll see I've sold tons, absolutely tons. So I'm just going to clear off my trade pile now so I can sell some more. This is what I've got left to sell now. So only a couple more to go, but I'm going to do a couple of bronze packs before we get into the second part of it to see maybe, oh, hit the wrong one. See maybe if we can get a couple of more of those Team of the Weeks, hopefully, because I mean, you know, that was half an hour session. We picked up 3 of them, so, you know, it's not too bad, like, really, when it's all said and done. So let's open some bronze packs, see what we get, and I'll show you exactly what I do with them and how I dispose of them. Alright, so we do get a rare in that one, which is great. We get 2 rares, so I'm going to put him up for 350 because they're currently selling well with Sedan being in packs. So that brings us back to 700, so we can save this player unless he sells. We'll check him anyway, but because he's sitting at 200, he's not going to go anywhere, so we'll keep him. Because we also have a wee 100 coiner at the end, so effectively we've made our money back, but also we've saved the player into the club, which is the name of the game, really. We want to make our money back and then try and put as many bronze players in the club as possible. And we'll get on to the reasons for that whenever we hit step 2. So in this one, we didn't get any, so we just check them. There's a few League SBC players there we can check. So this guy only goes 200, so not useful. This guy, same again, not useful. And likely same again for those 2. So you will get packs like this, and it's okay because trust me, you will be rewarded at a later date. There's no doubt about it. You'll make your money back. Any money that you lose off these packs, you'll make back pretty much instantly. I mean, there we go. I mean, right there, De Silva for Olympic Lyon is going to sell, right? So, look, he's 2.5k roughly. I'll just check and see if he's down below. Yeah, we'll get 1.5k for him. So we made back the price of the pack that we didn't sell anything from on one player, and that's because of the League SBCs. And here's another one, like. So the League or the BPM bronze pack method at the minute is by far the best way to be making coins on this game. He's not going to go anywhere, neither is he. So we'll save him again. We'll open 2 more packs and then we'll move on to the next step. We get another rare, which is lovely. Left wing, Luis Santos. So again, he goes up for 350. We'll maybe only make 350 out of this pack. We won't. So here's the other good thing about the BPM. Brazil managers sell automatically for 5k. It'll literally, whenever we finish this pack, it will have been sold. They insta-sell pretty much right away. So another 5,000 will go onto the coin total. And there we go. We'll go and check and see if that did actually sell. Because I'm relatively sure it will have done. Just so you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Insta sell 5k. They're so rare. In fact, you know they're extinct. Essentially, when you get one, then you make the money. You know what I mean? So BPM at the minute is at its most cost effective, right? So you'll make more money than you'll lose based on icons, SBCs, because of the rare requirements. Um, Team of the Week is back, and I think there's 2 or 3 separate bronze Team of the Weeks, which you can pick up in bronze packs. And also on top of that, Brazilian managers, which you will get. I mean, I maybe get 3 to 4 a week easily, you know, without even thinking about it because of the amount of grind that we do. But you will find that you'll get it. So next step from there, step number 2, is we put everything in our favorites that we need. So basically, I've got the Premium Winter League upgrade, which is the one that I'm doing constantly now. I've got the Winter League upgrade, which I only do when I've got dupes. We've got the Bronze upgrade, and we've got the Silver upgrade, and it's the Bronze upgrade that we're going to do next. Because every single Bronze card that you put into the club now goes into these, right? And if you're smart, you'll keep some over and do your position modifiers. Now, there's no chemistry on this, right? So you don't have to worry about chem. So we just put anybody in. It doesn't matter. And because all of these people we know we can't sell, they're all prime fodder for it, basically. So there we go. There's one done. Very, very simple. Obviously, I can't open it at the minute because I can't get to them, I don't think. We'll go and check and see if I can, but I'm pretty sure I can't, especially with the amount of packs that we already have in store. And I see we've got another transfer there. Let's check. No, we definitely can't. So I'll open up that separately in the web app. We do that until we run out of bronzes, right? And then we open them all up because what it should do is replenish League SBC silvers that will save us having to pay 2.5k to 3k for those later on down the line, right? So then what we do is we go into the League SBC. So you should technically, if you've been playing this game for long enough, you will have a reserve of players in your club. You may have to buy players for sure. There's no doubt about it. But I'm going to show you how to do each of these, but I'm not going to tell you which club I use for this one, right? Because the truth is that I think it's the cheapest club, and I don't want everybody to start using it, and then all the prices go up, and we'll have to do something different. But these two are the easiest and the cheapest, right? So Premier League and La Liga, you'll see I've already built here. So you'll notice that it requires players from one club, max one. The key here is that and the 15 chem. See, once you get the 15 chem, anybody can go anywhere, it doesn't matter. And you'll see that here with strikers and cam positions, for example, left, mid, and cam positions. Because all I'm looking for is players from one club because I get chem from the remaining players. Also notice I'm using both leagues. It's not 11 players from one league, it's 11 players covering both the La Liga and the Premier League. So you'll see there, it's very straightforward. We're just going to pump it through and just dump the old pack into the store. That's us on 227. Obviously, we'll take away the silver squad. And then, of course, we've got this one. So again, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same idea. You're looking to get 15 chem as soon as possible. You can use either league, and because this is 77, you can get away with using silvers in this one as well, so don't be afraid to use silvers if you have them. Again, as you'll see, it's made up from 2 separate leagues. There's Serie A players here, and of course you have Bundesliga players here. So definitely use across both. It's much, much easier, especially if you've got a club that doesn't have a lot of players in it. Now, what you will also notice is, of course, Libertadores Sudamericana. This one is generally good because you'll pack quite a lot of these players, right? No matter what you do, or no matter how many packs you put in the store, no matter how many different things you do, you will always pack these cards, right? So you should have a lot of the golds in your club. Now, I don't at the minute, just simply because I've been using them and constantly recycling. So I'm going to have to go and buy them. And this is where the cost of this SBC comes in, right? So it's the buying of these gold players, but also, as you'll see, it's the Liga squad or the Eredivisie squad that you're going to have to buy for the first segment. So what I've done is And what I do every year really with Libertadores, because there's always something like this, is within my transfer. Let's check and see what's sold. Yeah, that's the Silva sold, so I told you he would sell. No doubt about it. Is I've saved in all of the cheap gold players into my transfer list. So how you do that is whenever you have the card, whenever you have it, you're looking at it, there's a way for you to click on watch and you can watch the card. So what we're going to do now is have a look and see how cheap we can get it for. He's usually in and around 1.5, but ours 1.4. It's not too bad. But what we'll do is we'll just go through and buy them as we get them. Again, this is where the price comes in. You can, you know, during the morning time, and that's UK morning time, you can actually snipe them for like 650 and stuff like that. It's very difficult at night because obviously everybody's trying to get them. So we already have this team already in there, so we don't need him. And again, we'll just go through. So 1.4 is good. My suggestion always is never pay more than 1.5, no matter what happens. And this is why you need the BPM, right? Because the BPM is going to give you the extra coins to pay for these players and make it a lot easier for yourself. Here's one for 1.2. Godin is actually usually cheaper than that. Yep, there we go. There's one for 9.50. He always is cheap, so he is for whatever reason. I don't know why, to be honest with you, because hell of a player he was in his time, for definite. So again, we're looking for one at 1. Oh, there's a 9.50. We got that one for 9.50, which is a steal as well. Very good. And then this dude, what can we get him for? Is that 1,000? That was 1,000. There we go. Very nice. So we'll just buy all these and we'll finish it off, and I'll show you what kind of how it works then from there. So you'll see here, here's one for 600, right? So I'm gonna, so somebody's already bid on him, right? So we'll bid 900 on him and see if they rebid. And they might do that. That might be a thing, you know. They might actually do it. We'll see if we can find him cheaper than 900. So he's 950 there, so 900 might be a steal. And in order to check it, we'll just go backwards and you'll see he's sitting here. And we could just watch him pretty much until he goes down. We did get him for 900 at the end, so again, a steal really for that player. Normally, that guy specifically is in around 1500, so, you know, we did a good job there, so I'm very, very pleased. Once he kind of allows me to move back in. And then we'll buy this, we'll get this guy here for 1.2, look. And we'll assign him as well. There we go, and that's them all bought, and that's them all in the club. So I'll just go back and add them back into the SBC itself. We'll go and do that now. Yep, that's it. And you'll see that we'll have all those boys now. So if I just go... Alright, then we'll do another one. Because we need him in. So that should be our 8 golds. Actually, it's more than 8 golds really on this one, but we'll keep them anyway and use them. Either way, we'll put them in place now so that we can get the chem. Just remember, as I said before, the chem is super important here. Then all we need is 2 players from another team to finish him off. Let's see if we have any in here, to be honest. I don't know if we will. We might have to go, well, we've got 1, have we? Yeah, we do. Oh, we've got 2. There we go. Got 1 from Boca Juniors as well there. So this should finish us off. That gives us the chem that we need. As does this. Players from 1 club, max 1. Who have we got that we shouldn't have, is the question. Oh yes, here we go here. This dude here is going to have to go. We're going to have to go and buy another player. But either way, that's how I do that particular one. I'll not finish it off now. for obvious reasons, because we'll be here all night and I want this to be a quick run through. Now, the key here, and what the most important part of this is, you'll note that the Premier League is untradeable. You'll note that the Bundesliga is tradable. You'll note the Libertadores isn't tradable. And you'll note that this one is, right? So what I do is, in normal circumstances, if it wasn't for the fact that these were one rare packs, I would open the tradables and sell all the cards, or sell every card that's in there, even if it's League SBC, sell them all. Again, you're trying to build up your coin balance, trying to use BPM to help with your coin balance. You want it to consistently go up and up and up, right? That's the key, and that's the point of getting it done. That will allow you to continually recycle this. So you can either save them from Team of the Year like I'm doing, or you can just constantly open the packs and get the fodder in. That will help you to do all the big icon SBCs. It'll help you do all the other SBCs. But essentially, the idea is you need to be making coins. So every time you get the point, so say for example, I'm sitting at 152 again, like I was this morning. I'm going to stop doing League SBCs. I'm going to try and make coins. I'm going to take my coins back up to 50, and then I'm gonna recycle through until I get back to 20, and I'll take it up to 50 and recycle the whole way through. If you follow that process between now and the end of League SBCs, you will float hundreds of cards through your club, and you will be able to do all of the SBCs that come out, especially the ones that are in the current Centurions promo before obviously Team of the Year gets started. So there you go, boys. That's how I do League SBCs. That's how I've done them pretty much from the moment they came in about a week or two ago. I think it was a couple of weeks ago actually they came in, and have been doing it like that every single day, every moment of every day that I can where I'm not working. I'm on BPM, and I'm on doing like SBCs. So I've been your boy JB. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button down below for me. It'd be awesome if you could do that. And as always, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, catch you all again very, very soon, boys.